Okay, so again, hello. This is workshop number 2 for English for Education 2. And this is for the weeks between September 22nd to October the 4th. We have units 3 and 4. Unit 3 is about making money, literally making money. And unit 4 is called subway etiquette. Okay, so we're gonna get started. In unit 3, I was explaining we are going to be covering vocabulary. It's always very important, people. Very important that you learn the vocabulary ahead of time. Study the vocabulary before coming to class, okay? Making predictions. And for making predictions, we use will and a verb, any verb, but in this case, it's verb to be. And then we have reading strategies. As reading strategies, we have 4 different reading strategies. We have making inferences, timelines, time words, and synthesizing, ¿ok? Son las estrategias de lectura. Recuerden que este es un curso de lectura, entonces necesitamos aprender las estrategias para comprender la lectura, ¿ok? En este caso, hacer inferencias, ya hemos practicado eso antes, ahora lo repetimos. Timelines, líneas de tiempo, cómo identificar las líneas de tiempo para poder llevar la secuencia de lo que se nos cuenta. Time words, cuáles son las palabras de tiempo específicas que nos indican esos timelines. Y luego síntesis, cómo hacer síntesis o resumen de la lectura. In the previous class, we saw adjectives. And now we are going to be reviewing comparative adjectives, okay? Adjetivos comparativos, también superlativos, que son las formas en que se usan los diferentes adjetivos. Y counterfeit products, okay? Who knows the meaning of counterfeit? Who knows the meaning? ¿Quién sabe qué significa counterfeit products? No? Nobody?
Es como ilegal, copia.
Copias. Ajá, illegal copies, exactly, illegal copies.
Falsificadores. Algo así.
Ajá, falsificados o productos falsificados, porque vienen con el nombre del original o se hacen pasar por original, pero no son originales, son copias. Eso se llama counterfeit products. And we have brand names, watches, any products, right? Shoes, electronics, clothes, many things. Okay, perfect. Then we are going to study the vocabulary. I'm going to start reviewing vocabulary, okay? And I was reviewing, okay, the vocabulary here. Elizabeth, practice with me and everybody. Pronouncing, combining, todos abran los micrófonos y lo pronuncian, okay? Combining,
Combining,
combining, create,
create,
tiene 2 sílabas, create. Curious,
curious,
ajá. Encourage,
encourage,
fact,
fact,
focus on, ajá. Logical, measure,
measure,
original, pieces, ajá. Prove, y solve, ajá. Study, and take a risk. Ok, entonces cada una me va a decir el significado de una palabra. Vamos a ver. Combining, Beverly,
Vamos a ver, combinación,
combinar, ajá, combining, combinando, recuerda la ing, es ando, combining, combinando, ajá. Create, Ana Lucía, crear, el verbo, ajá. Curious, Elizabeth, curious,
Está buscando la cámara, no la encuentro. Ya la
Eso. Ajá. Very good. Beautiful hair. Ajá. Curious.
Curious.
Ajá. Significado.
Curiosidad.
Curioso. Curioso. Adjetivo. Ajá, es el adjetivo. Curioso. Thank you. Encourage. ¿Qué sigue ahí? Natalie. Encourage. Natalie's off. Encourage. Somebody else.
Alentar.
Alentar. Ujú. Daisy. Fact.
Hecho.
Hecho. Un
Un
hecho.
hecho, un acto.
Un acto, un hecho. Ajá. Natalie, no, Lynette, focus on
Centrarse en.
centrarse en. Ok, Mónica, logical. Mónica es not. Ajá.
No, ¿me escuchan?
Se escucha, sí.
Ok,
Ujú.
lógica.
Lógico, ajá. Lógico, algo lógico, el adjetivo. Ujú, good. Ok. Measure, anybody? Measure.
Medir.
Medida.
Medir. Medir. Measure es medir. Ujú. Measurement, medida. Ujú. Original. Original. Ajá. Pieces.
Piezas.
Pieces.
Pedazos.
Piezas. Ajá. Prove.
Probar.
Probar. Solve.
Resolver.
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 Ajá. Study.
Estar.
Estudio.
Estudiar. Estudiar. Study es estudiar. O estudio también como el lugar. El estudio, el lugar. Y take a risk.
Tomar
Tomar riesgos.
riesgos.
Tomar riesgos. Very good. So you're there. Okay, we're going to use the words in the sentences. The first sentence says, my favorite class is history and literature of the American Revolution. Combining English and history in one class is a great idea. Okay, combining, putting together, right? Number two, let's see. You answer, please. Tell me more about your life. Tell me more about your life.
Curious.
Curious. I am curious to know about your life. Good. Perfect. Three. I know you think you are a terrible dancer. I know you think you're a terrible dancer. And sign up for the class anyway.
Take a risk.
Take a risk. Good. Take a risk and sign up for the class anyway. Yo sé que usted piensa que es un bailarín terrible. Entonces, arriesgate y matricúlate en una clase. 4. Being bored can help you be more creative. That is what a recent at the University of Central Lancashire found. Being bored, it can help you be more creative. El estar aburrido te ayuda a ser más creativo. What is the word? What is the word?
Create.
No.
Study.
That is what a recent study at the University of Central Lancashire found. Un estudio reciente averiguó eso, ¿ok? 5. Each art student painted 6 for the final. Each art student painted 6 what? For the final. Pieces. Ajá. 6 pieces. 6 If you want to be an engineer, you need to be able to think in a way.
Logical.
In a logical way. Perfect. Okay. We continue with the same vocabulary, but new sentences. Okay. My roommate is not doing well in his classes. We need him to do better. My roommate is not doing well in his classes. Él no está bien en sus clases. Tenemos que
Focus on.
No, we. See, my roommate is another person. My roommate is not
Okay.
doing well. So we need to
Encourage.
encourage. We need to encourage him to do better. 10. Cuando no entiendan algo, por favor, levanten la mano o abran el micrófono y preguntan, porque para eso es la tutoría, ¿verdad? Entonces, no se sientan mal, pregunten, por favor. O cuando no entiendan la oración. For creative writing class, I have to a blog. Create.
Create.
I have to create a blog. I will put my writing there and other students can comment on it. My advisor tells me I have to one major, but I can't decide. I love studying all different things. So my advisor tells me, mi consejero me dice que yo tengo que, do you understand the word one major? One major es una carrera. Mi consejero me dice que yo tengo que una carrera.
Study.
Focus on.
Focus on. Focus on. Tengo que concentrarme en una carrera. But I can't decide. I love studying different things. Okay, there are some, I see some comments in the chat. Let me see what the chat says. Okay, perfect, Natalie. It's okay. Natalie. Okay. 12. I have my paintings to see how many can fit on the wall. I have to.
Original?
No, not original. No, not original.
Is measure.
Measure. I have to measure. Tengo que medir las pinturas to see how many fit on the wall. Okay, 13. I need to take the English entrance test tomorrow. If I can write an essay, I don't have to take English 1A. I need to take the English entrance test tomorrow. Necesito tomar el examen de inglés, de entrada de inglés mañana. Que puedo escribir un ensayo, no tengo que tomar la clase 1A. So if I
So.
prove, if I prove. Yo les pruebo que puedo escribir eso. Prove. And the last one, Ben, can you help me this problem? Solve. Can you help me solve? Perfect. Okay, thank you. Let's continue. Okay, now we have a reading exercise. We're going to start reading, practicing reading, okay? We have to read, looking for main ideas. Vamos a buscar las ideas principales. Make a note box. Esta estrategia ya la vimos en las clases anteriores. Cómo tomar notas, hacer una cajita de notas. And then check the new vocabulary. Okay, ready? Making money. Ok, esta vez la clase tenemos mucho contenido. Como yo les dije anteriormente, no necesariamente podemos en una tutoría cubrir todo lo que hay en las unidades. Pero he puesto en esta clase mucho contenido. No sé realmente si vamos a poder terminarlo todo. Entonces, voy a leerlo yo para que les quede la pronunciación allí. No vamos a practicar leyendo cada uno como hicimos la vez pasada. Pero sí, levanten la mano para preguntar en todo momento lo que necesiten. ¿Ok? Making Money. ¿Ok? By Amelia Lalo. It was so quick and easy. A 14-year-old boy in Scottsdale, Arizona, pulled out a $50 bill and put it onto his school's new scanner. Then he printed 10 copies of his $50 bill on a color copier. Within seconds, he changed $50 into $550, and he was ready to go shopping. 35 years ago, only a few people had the skills or equipment to make counterfeit money. Good computers, copiers, scanners, cameras, and printers are cheaper than ever. So today, anyone can make money. The people using today's technology to make fake money are called casual counterfeiters. And like the 14-year-old in Arizona, they can be anywhere. Okay? Let's see. Main ideas. We're looking for main ideas. Main idea of the first paragraph. La idea principal del primer párrafo. Remember that you can also put it in your own words. So main idea of paragraph 1.
Scanner bill.
But in general, if you tell me your words, what the main idea is?
Copy bill.
Copying bills. Yeah, a boy copied bills, right? He in a photocopier, in a regular photocopier, he copied bills. He made more money, just copying. Okay, from paragraph number 2, main idea. Main idea of paragraph 2.
About the equipment and the counterfeits to technology for make money.
Exactly. Okay, today there is more technology and it's easier for counterfeiters, for anybody, easier for anybody to copy money, to make money. Good. Okay, so that's the main idea of paragraph 2. Okay, number 3. The number of fake bills made by casual counterfeiters on their home or office computer is growing fast. Although there is no way to completely prevent counterfeiting, in the 1990s and 2000s, the United States government made some changes to US bills that made casual counterfeiting more difficult. Okay, main idea of paragraph number 3.
USA government prevent copy money.
Exactly. USA government prevents copying money, counterfeiting money. Good. With the different changes. They made changes to the bills. Do you understand what a bill is, right? A bill, money bill. 4. One change they made was to put very, very small words called microprint in hidden places on the bill. These words are only 6 to 1,000 inch. An inch es una pulgada. Entonces, el tamaño de las palabras es 6 en 1000. O sea, small, very small. No one can read them without a magnifying glass, a special glass that makes things look bigger. And they are too small to come out clearly on a copier. If someone copies a bill that has microprint and you look at the copy through a magnifying glass, you see only black lines instead of microprinted words. Okay, so main idea in paragraph 4.
They add small words on the bill.
There are very small words on the bill to prevent copying. If the bill is not original, if the bill is counterfeited, what do you see in the bill? You see only
lines.
Lines, black lines, not words. Good. Okay, let's move this bar over here so we can look at the last one. Now, 5. Another change the government made to US bills was to use a special color changing ink. Money printed with color changing ink looks green from one direction and yellow from another. Home computers cannot use color changing ink. So any illegal copies of money from a home computer have normal ink that is easy to notice. Okay? So what is the main idea in paragraphs 5 and 6?
The change in the ink.
They change the ink, the color ink. So this is a new characteristic in the bills. If the bill doesn't have color changing ink, it's easy to see. Okay, so it's easy for people to see. Good. Okay. Now again, 7. The third change was to add a special line from the top to the bottom of each new bill. When you hold a $20 bill up to the light, for example, you can see the line has the words USA 20 in it. The line turns red if you put it under a special UV light. Fake bills printed on regular paper do not have the special line. You can tell they are fake by holding them up on the light or by putting them under a UV light. Okay, so what is another characteristic of security for the bills?
UV line.
A UV line, a line. And you see in the bills, there is a line for security. Okay, number 8. All these changes to the US bills help. The United States has less counterfeit money than any other country in the world. Less than 0.01% of US money is counterfeit. However, the Bureau of Engraving and Printing can't slow down now. Now, it needs to always stay a step or two ahead of the counterfeiters. The most recent step they took was adding a 3D image to the US $100 bill. But technology improves every year for both the Bureau and the counterfeiters. Today, home copiers can't print microprinted words or 3D images, but in a few years, who knows? So what is the final characteristic in paragraph 8? ¿Qué es lo que tienen los billetes aquí en el párrafo 8?
A 3D image.
A 3D image. A 3D image. Una imagen en tercera dimensión. Okay, perfect. Now we have some vocabulary from the reading. We have the word scanner. Pronounce with me. Scanner. Scanner. Technology. Counterfeiter. Remember, counterfeit is a verb. Counterfeiter is a person. The person that counterfeits. Bill. Fake. Completely prevent. Completely prevent. Ink and illegal. Ok, vamos a ver qué significa cada una de esas palabras. Scanner.
Un scanner.
Un scanner. We know the same word, right? Un scanner. Technology. We know technology.
Tecnología.
Tecnología. Counterfeiter.
Traficante.
Falsificador.
Falsificador, traficante. Bill.
Billete.
Billete.
Billete. Fake.
Falso.
Falso. Completely prevent.
Completamente prevenido.
Prevenir, ajá. Recuerda que pero en inglés, en español le damos vuelta. Entonces, prevenir en su totalidad, ¿verdad? Prevenir en su totalidad. Ujú. Ink,
Tinta.
tinta, illegal, illegal. Okay, very good. So, now we have to see the vocabulary in context. This should be an easy exercise. I'm going to give you 2 minutes to finish 1 to 6, okay? 2 minutes. And you write it on the chat in the order. You write in the chat the order of the words, okay? Van a tener en 2 minutos, escriben el orden de las palabras según las oraciones en el chat, por favor, okay? Go ahead.
Una pregunta.
Ujú.
¿Se puede escribir como aquí o le hago una hoja aparte?
As you prefer. As you prefer. Yo quisiera verlos en el. Pueden hacer una hoja y luego los escriben en el chat para poderlos compartir. Ujú. Ready? Okay. No, nobody's writing on the chat yet.
Hello. ¿Qué significa bill? ¿Qué significa fake o ink?
Okay, bill, billete, fake es falso, ink, tinta. Ujú. Okay. So number 1, printing presses, copiers, scanners, and magnifying glasses are different kinds of
Equipment.
use in counterfeiting. Okay, equipment. Okay, equipment. Even new printing presses use that is over 500 years old.
Technology.
Technology. I want to be able to put this magazine photograph on my computer screen. I need an
Scanner.
scanner. Don't be fooled by that Rolex watch. It's cheap because it is
Fake.
fake. I need change. Can I have 4 quarters for a $1
Bill.
Bill.
bill? Professor Potter always corrected my papers with purple
Ink.
Ink.
ink since she didn't like red. Perfect. Thank you. Okay. Now we're moving to our language, one of the language items, and this is making predictions. Okay. So these are some examples of predictions. In the future, money will not be necessary. These are my predictions, okay? In the future, money will not be necessary. People will be more polite than they are today. There will be no crime. Everyone will be more humane. The world will be greener. There will be no wars to worry about. People will have learned to work everything from scratch. Anyone will know how to plant seeds and grow gardens. Okay. So we have in the future, the time expression in the future, and then will and a verb. Will not be, will be, will be, will be, will be, will have learned to work, will know. Okay, so we have will and a verb, a simple form of the verb for predictions. Do you agree or disagree with these predictions? ¿Están de acuerdo o en desacuerdo con las predicciones, con estas predicciones?
The first, yes.
Okay. Why? Daisy?
We use credit card, Simple, electronic transference.
Okay. What about the others? No?
The second, no,
No? No more polite? No?
no.
But we need to be. We need.
Three, no.
No?
Mm, Five, greener es más verde. Okay. Depende. Six. Depende también.
Remember that these are my predictions, and I totally believe all of this. I believe all of this will happen, you know?
What? Excuse me. What is the meaning of scratch?
De cero. De cero, desde la base.
Okay.
I have more. I'll put it in the chat. Can somebody read it? Oh, I put it to Natalie. I'm sorry. It's not to Natalie. It's to everybody. Okay. You agree with that? Okay. Oops, I will. Let me see. What do you think of that? Have you heard of that? Daisy? Uh-huh. Yeah, it's terrible. So I believe all of this will happen after some changes. Okay, questions here. Preguntas en esta parte de predictions. No, okay. Ujú. Vamos a empezar a hacer inferences, luego vamos a volver a las predicciones, ¿ok? Cuando ustedes me van a decir más predicciones. An inference is an educated guess about something that is not directly stated in the text. Ya esto lo sabíamos, ¿verdad? Readers often use information in a text to infer what will happen in the future, okay? Look at the example and read the explanation. In the future, more people will make fake money. Okay? Is it true? Is this true? The inference says in the future, more people will make fake money. Options. A says probably true based on what we read in the article. B, there is not enough information in the article to know if this statement is true. What is the best answer? A, because we have evidence, right? The story explained that, okay? Now, in paragraph 2, we learn that anyone with basic computer equipment can be a counterfeiter. In paragraph 3, we learn that the number of counterfeit bills is growing fast. And in paragraph 7, we learn that technology improves every year. So, from all of this information, we can infer that in the future, the number of casual counterfeiters will continue to grow because it's easy and computers are getting cheaper and better. Okay? Now, do you guys agree with the inferences about more people becoming casual counterfeiters?
Yes.
Yes? Because we have a lot of evidence. Okay? Everybody agrees with Daisy? Elizabeth, ¿estás entendiendo?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, we're moving on. We have a reading. It's called I Made It Myself. Now, you will do the reading. Okay? So who wants to do reading 1 and 2? Volunteer who wants to read paragraphs 1 and 2?
Me, teacher.
Go ahead, Ana Lucia, thank you.
I made it myself. I took months of planning, of trying to find the perfect paper, of mixing and remixing ink to get the right color, of printing and reprinting to get the right feel. But I did it. I made a perfect copy of a
100.
bill, $100 bill. During the days, I did regular print jobs at the shop. Then every evening at 5 o'clock, I sent my workers to home, hoping no one would ask why I stayed late. I pulled out the special paper, ink, and other equipment I hid away the night before and slowly, carefully worked until the sun came up. I didn't have time to sleep. I was too nervous to sleep anyway. As I worked about the Secret Service agents coming to get me. In the beginning, as I prepared the paper, I said to myself, I'm just printing little blue and red hairlines on paper. They can arrest me for that. I'm not breaking the law. Then as I printed the numbers, I said I'm just printing small numbers in 4 corners of a page. They can't arrest me for this. What I'm doing isn't illegal.
Thank you very much, Ana Lucia. Wonderful. Okay. So, what in a summary of these two paragraphs? What are the paragraphs about, Ana Lucia?
Is how made the bills to fake bills.
It's a person describing the first steps, right? Because it's different steps. The first steps to make fake bills. Thank you. Okay. Now we are going to have another person finish paragraph 2 and do paragraph 3, please. Another volunteer.
Oh, I can read.
Thank you, Daisy.
Finally, as I got closer and closer to printing something they could arrest for me for, I began to wonder, is this really that bad? Who am I hurting? I am making myself a few $1,000 so I can take my son and move to the beach. I'm just trying to do my best for my family. Is that so wrong?
Is that so wrong? You can continue if you want. Paragraph 3.
Okay, after about 3 weeks of slow work, I finally printed out the whole sheet of $100 bills. I took out the magnifying glass and studied my work. No, Ben, you don't look right. I said aloud to the empty shop. The portrait of Ben Franklin on the front of the bill just didn't look right. To most people, he probably looked like the one on the real bill. However, I could see that it wasn't a perfect copy. I needed it to be perfect. So slowly, painful, I started over.
Okay, thank you very much, Daisy. Okay, so what is the person doing? Describing the next steps, okay? What he was doing at first, now what he's doing. And now he's printing faces and everything. Not only lines, not only numbers on the corners. Now he's describing how he continued the process, okay? Number 4, somebody else, please.
Me.
Thank you, Natalie.
A week later, I was printing the last of the bills. I didn't hear them come in because of the noise of the press. I just looked up for the student the now perfect portraits of Ben Franklin to see gun on my hair and hear the Secret Service agent say, just like getting caught with your hand in the, y no leo lo que dice al
cookie jar. In the cookie jar.
In the cookie jar. Sorry, I don't see.
Yeah, it's that this band is in the middle. Let me move it. Okay, there. Just like getting caught with your hand in the cookie jar, huh, Mike? Okay, what happened then? Natalie, what happened in paragraph 4?
He printing the bills. I don't hear what the other people is doing.
And what are the other people doing? Who are the other people? Who are these people?
The Secret Service.
The Secret
Agent.
Service. The Secret Service agent. The police. The police came. Okay? And they caught him with his hands in the cookie jar. Do you understand that question? The hands in the cookie jar? Like with
Yes.
Las manos en la masa.
Con las manos en la masa. Exactly. They got him. Con las manos en la masa. That's it. What do you think that happened to him? Did he go to the beach with his son like he planned?
No.
No.
He goes to the jail.
Probably he went to jail. Okay, that's what happens, right? Okay. So Very good. Taking notes using a timeline. Now we're going to see the other strategy, the strategy of following a timeline. Making a timeline can help you to understand and remember the events in a story. Sometimes the story will give you the events in the order they happen, but sometimes the events are discussed out of order. Making a timeline can help you understand. Ok, hacemos una línea de tiempo porque a veces los eventos en la historia vienen en orden, pero a veces no vienen en orden. Y eso puede ser muy confuso a la hora de leer. Entonces vamos a ir a buscar los eventos en el tiempo y dibujar nosotros la línea de tiempo para entender la historia. ¿Ok? Esa es la estrategia de lectura. So, example, reread paragraphs 2 and 3. These paragraphs describe the activities Michael Andrews did to make the first batch of money. Now, read the timeline of the printing on the first batch of money. See how the timeline is simply short notes, not full sentences of the events. Okay, so we're gonna go back to paragraphs 2 and 3, okay? What is the order of events? What is the first thing that he did? The first thing. We are reading paragraph 2 and looking for the order of the events. So what is the first thing that he did? ¿Qué fue lo primero que hizo?
Planning how print the money.
Planning. First thing is planning how to print the money. Okay. What is the second thing that he did? First, he sent the workers home because he had a photocopying business, right? He sent the people home. Go home, so that he stayed alone. He stayed late. Okay, now he looked for a special paper, for the ink and the other equipment that he needed for this purpose. Then prepare the paper.
He was worried.
He was worried. And he printed the numbers first, only the numbers in the corners of the paper. Let's see in paragraph 3. Finally, okay.
In 3 weeks, he printed the whole sheet of 100 bills.
Okay. In 3 weeks, he had printed a whole sheet of $100 bills. Okay, basically. Okay, now we are going to go back to the timeline. Okay, time 3 weeks. So the first thing, he printed paper with red and blue lines. First thing, right? That's all he did. Printed paper with red and blue lines. Then, a second event, he printed numbers on the paper. Then, a third event, he printed finished bills. And finally, he noticed a mistake. What was the mistake that he noticed?
A portrait of Benjamin Franklin.
The portrait of Benjamin Franklin. Él notó que la foto de Benjamin Franklin no estaba muy bien, que había que hacerla de nuevo. Pero eso ya fue al final. So this is a timeline, guys. Esta es una estrategia de lectura. Cuando ustedes leen, para retener y para saber que comprendieron, es dibujar una línea de tiempo y ir marcando los eventos en la línea de tiempo. A veces se puede marcar también, en este caso la línea es muy simple, pero a veces también se puede marcar con fechas, ¿verdad? Y hacerla como cuadriculada y ponerle las fechas. Es una estrategia, ¿ok? Now, this is comprehension about the reading. Below is a list of the events from paragraphs 2, 3, 4, not necessarily in order, but a check next to the events you think are important to put on the timeline, ¿ok? ¿Cuáles de estas, todas estas son cosas importantes para poner en un timeline? ¿Ok? Read and decide. Did regular printing jobs, was nervous, printed numbers on papers, Printed complete 100 bills first time. Pulled out a magnifying glass. Noticed a mistake. Sent workers home. Started over. Print the second version of complete $100 bills. Prepare the paper. ¿Ok? De toda esta información, toda estaba en la lectura, pero ¿cuál de estas será importante para ponerla en una línea de tiempo? These regular printing jobs, is this important or not?
No.
No. Was nervous?
No.
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 Printed numbers on paper?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Printed complete $100 bills the first time?
Yes.
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 Pulled out a magnifying glass?
Yes.
No.
No. No, not
No.
really. Not really. Notice a mistake?
Yes.
Maybe. Sent workers home?
No. No.
Started over?
Yes.
Yes or no?
No.
No. No. Print the second version of complete $100 bills?
Yes.
Yes. Prepare the paper?
No. Yeah. Yes.
Yes, because it's the first step. It's the first step to printing the money.
Yes.
Okay, so good idea. Okay, perfect. That's what you do. You have many different sentences, but you select the ones that are really important to remember the story. Okay, so I have to move this again. Here we have 4 weeks, and we are supposed to take these phrases and write them over here. Okay, so what will be the first phrase in here? We are creating our own timeline, okay? What will be the first phrase?
Prepare the paper.
Prepare the paper. The second?
Printed numbers on paper.
Print the numbers on paper. Excellent. The third?
Create completes 100 bills first time.
First time. Next?
Then second version of complete.
Notice the mistake.
Notice a mistake. You notice a mistake. That's right. Then?
Started over.
Started over. You notice a mistake. You have to start over. You have to again bring paper, again lines, again. And finally?
Printed second version.
Print the second version of $100 bills. Perfect. Okay, that's your own timeline. Excellent. Okay, now this is answering the questions. Let me check the time. I don't know if we have time for this. Answer the questions. Use your notes from reading 2 to help you discuss your answers. Ok, voy a dejarles esas preguntas allí para que ustedes las completen después ya con su lectura y se toman tiempo y las contestan, ok. Porque ahorita ya no nos va a dar tiempo para contestarlas y discutirlas, pero es parte de lo que ustedes hacen cuando se preparan. Okay, the next skill is identifying the sequence of events. Look at reading 2 again and think about how much time the events in the story took. Underline the phrases in the story that help you know how much time each event took. Okay? Entonces vamos a hacer la estrategia nada más. Ustedes después van a hacer la práctica individualmente. Identifying the sequence of events. When telling a story, a writer uses time phrases to show the passage of time between plot elements. Recognizing these time phrases help readers understand the story's sequence of events. Look at examples and read the explanations. First, it says, it took months of planning. En el párrafo 1 tenemos una frase de tiempo. It took months. So, when did the planning happen? When? In 1 day? In 2 weeks? Or in many months? months?
Many months.
Many months. It was planning, thinking, many months. Muchos meses duró eso. This gives an overall time structure of the story. During the days, in paragraph 2, during the days. ¿Qué hacía él during the days? What did he do? During the days, he did the regular printing job. Remember that he had a printing shop. So during the days, he did regular printing jobs. Okay, so we know that the paragraph describes actions that went on over a long period of time. Because it's during the days, durante el día, o sea, muchos días. Ahí estaba dando la idea de los meses. Okay. Y lo que ustedes van a hacer es, y lo que está en esta pregunta, identify time phrases in the following paragraphs. What do they tell us? Okay, esa va a ser su tarea de esta parte. Identificar las frases de tiempo en los otros párrafos y pensar qué les dice a ustedes cada una de esas frases de tiempo. ¿Ok? Ok. La otra estrategia de esta lectura era la síntesis. The US government does a lot to prevent counterfeiting, but it has different ways of catching casual and professional counterfeiters. Complete the 2 memos regarding counterfeit prevention. Use information from Organize. US Bureau of Counterfeit Prevention. Ok, entonces, this is a memo, right? 2 shopkeepers in the Washington, D.C. area. Topic, catching casual counterfeiters. We are finding many counterfeit bills in the Washington, D.C. area this month. These bills are made with home computers technology and are easy to recognize. Please help us to catch counterfeiters. Tips for recognizing counterfeit bills. Okay. We are going to write the synthesis of the story, okay? So, for recognizing the counterfeit bills, what about the paper and the fill? We say the paper feels different, okay? What about the special lines? Can you tell me a sentence about the special line on the paper, on the bill?
The bill have a special line to the top or to the bottom.
Perfect, thank you. The bill has a special line from the top to the bottom of the bill. Perfect. What about microprint?
Microprints look like black lines.
Aha, perfect. In the counterfeited money, microprint looks like black lines only, not words. Now, 4 and 5, your ideas. Try to remember the other details.
They don't change color.
The
Don't
ink.
have. Don't have the special ink.
Okay, counterfeit bills don't have the special ink that changes color. Okay, green and yellow, green and red or green and yellow? Green and yellow, I think it was.
Yellow.
Okay. Okay, good. What another idea we have? So we know about the fill that is different. We know about the line, about the microprint, about the yellow ink. What else? Do we have any other idea?
Don't have the line with the US.
Okay, it doesn't have the line. And also can be about the images, right?
Yeah, 3D image in the $100.
Okay, for example, so what are you doing now? You're synthesizing, okay? In your own words, you're thinking of the characteristics, but writing a sentence in your own words, okay? Thank you. Now, we're going to the last part, that is the comparative adjectives, okay? Esta parte de los verbos, de los adjetivos comparativos es un poquito denso, pero es un tema muy conocido. Vamos a ver si hay alguien aquí que no conozca ese tema y para explicarlo, y si no lo pasamos a la práctica. ¿No? Is it clear for everybody? Okay, just a reminder. We have the adjectives, and we have a comparative form, and we have a superlative form. So for example, for the adjective fast, we say faster and the fastest. Old, older, the oldest. Large, larger, the largest. Okay? Big, bigger, the biggest. Hot, hotter, the hottest. Easy, que termina con Y, easy, easier, we change it, and the easiest. Busy, busier, the busiest. These are irregular ones, good, better, the best, bad, worse, the worst, ¿ok? Y ahí en el libro está bien explicada la forma de las reglas, cuando se cambia de una forma a otra, y que en este caso no se le agrega nada, solo la R, en este caso hay que doblarle la consonante, en este caso cambiarle la I, y esas son irregulares, ¿ok? Mire, let me see, there is a message there. No, nobody. Okay. Any message? Okay, Natalie. Okay, so we're gonna do the practice with the comparatives, okay? This should be easy for you. Let's do it together. My suitcase is than your suitcase. Mi maleta es large. We have more than your suitcase. What will be the comparative form?
Largest.
Larger.
Okay, is it larger or largest?
Largest.
A ver.
Larger.
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 Ajá, el comparativo. ¿Por qué? ¿Cuándo usamos el comparativo? Vamos a irnos hacia atrás entonces. Use the comparative form of adjectives to compare two people, places, things. Two, okay? So, my suitcase, your suitcase is two. So is the comparative. My suitcase is larger than your suitcase, okay? Number two, this scarf, beautiful than the one in the window. So this scarf is
More beautiful.
more
Most.
beautiful. No most, more.
More.
Cuando comparamos, okay, vamos de nuevo hacia atrás. Cuando comparamos dos cosas, usamos esta fórmula.
Okay.
Si la palabra es larga, usamos
Small.
more o less, ¿verdad? Pero los superlativos es cuando hay más de dos. Más de dos.
Okay. Los superlativos son esos que tenés acá en negrita.
Estos, ajá. Esos son
Ah, ok.
superlativos. Estos son comparativos y estos son los adjetivos base. ¿Ok? Aquí las reglas que hay son reglas para el spelling, ¿verdad? Para deletrearlos. Pero la forma del comparativo es solamente esta. Aquí está, cheaper than. Comparamos una con otra, usamos la palabra than. More expensive than. ¿Ok? Y si lo usamos al final, pues no le ponemos than. Bart doesn't like his computer. He wants to buy one that is faster. Faster than the previous one. ¿Ok? La usamos al final, no ocupa than. Está como obvio que se está hablando de eso. Y estos son superlativos. Los superlativos es después de dos o más. ¿Ok? So, the Palace Hotel was
More
expensive.
expensive.
Ajá. ¿Está comparando dos cosas o más?
Dos.
Dos. Ajá. The Palace Hotel and the Grosvenor. Ajá. So the Palace Hotel was more expensive than the Grosvenor. Ajá. Grosvenor. 4. John is a
Better.
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 John is a better gardener than Stuart. 2 people. They are not going to the hotel.
Worse.
Worst.
¿Comparativo o superlativo?
Superlativo.
Superlativo, porque aquí no está diciendo dos, está diciendo el más malo de cuál, de todos es más de dos. So they are not going to the worst hotel, worst. 6, the palace is the hotel.
More expensive.
Ajá,
More
¿es
expensive.
more or most?
Most expensive.
Most, sí, porque aquí igualmente no hay dos, entonces está comparándolo con todos los demás, ¿ok? So the palace is the most expensive hotel. John is the best gardener, igualmente, no tiene dos. These are the flowers, colors. Most beautiful.
Beautiful.
Mr. Smith is today than yesterday. Mr. Smith is worst. El comparativo de, worst, acá. Bad, worst, the worst. Worst. So, Mr. Smith is the worst. No. No, este es comparativo, perdón. Mr. Smith is worst today than yesterday. Está comparando los días, today and yesterday. En este caso es worse, comparativo. Okay, now, on your own. Piénsenlo ustedes solitos. Les voy a dar unos 2 minutos. Y lo llenan en un papelito o en el chat. Okay, perfect. So a lion is bigger than a cat. Oh, fine. Bigger. It was raining yesterday, but today the weather is better. I have just a little money, then I have the cheapest. The cheapest. Tenemos the. Cuando tenemos the, eso es una señal. The cheapest menu. She thinks that Chinese is
More difficult.
More difficult
More
than
difficult.
English. Water is
More expensive.
more expensive than champagne.
Expensive.
It's awful. We have got
Worse.
worse weather, the worst in the world. The worst, superlativo. We have got the worst weather in the world. 7, your car is old. It is
More dangerous.
more dangerous than mine.
Dangerous.
Jane is 8 and Kim is 10. Jane is
Younger.
younger than Kim. Don't be in a hurry. Walk. Don't be in a hurry. Walk.
More slowly.
Walk more slowly. More slowly. You better get up tomorrow or
More
you'll be late
early.
again.
Earlier.
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 You better get up earlier tomorrow or you will be late again. Speak. I can't hear you. Speak.
Louder.
Louder. Louder. Speak louder.
Louder.
I can't hear you. What a stupid boy you are. You are
More intelligent.
More
intelligent than a monkey. Or maybe less intelligent. Less, menos. We have more is más, pero less is menos. Entonces, what a stupid boy you are. You are less intelligent than a monkey. Do you think monkeys are intelligent?
Yes.
They're intelligent? It says the boy is stupid. And he's less stupid than less intelligent than a monkey. Well, who knows? Okay, so that's unit 3. Are there any questions about unit 3? Preguntas de las estrategias de lectura, del vocabulario o de la gramática que vimos? No? Okay, we're going to start unit 4. Unit 4 is subway etiquette, okay? In this unit, we'll see the vocabulary and imperative sentences, okay? So this is the subway, right? The subway. What do you think is good etiquette for the subway? ¿Entienden la palabra subway etiquette?
Rules.
Rules, rules. Social rules, interaction rules. Okay, this is some rules. Please be courteous at all times. Dude, stop the spread, please. What is the problem here? A space issue. So stop the spread. How do you stop the spread? Do you understand this?
No le quiere dar espacio. Ay, se
El
cayó.
espacio, que no se pegue con la más gente para que no se contagien. Stop the spread. Number 2, this is not a lunchroom. Eating in front of others is not polite. So in the subway, don't eat. Don't eat, okay? Don't be a pole hog, okay? What is this? This is a pole. This is the pole here. La varilla. Leave room for others to hold on. In other words, share the pole. Siempre un bus, ¿verdad? La gente anda buscando dónde agarrarse. O en el subway, en este caso. Y entonces hay otra gente que se recuesta ahí y no deja que la gente se use el espacio. Keep the doors clear so others can board. Bottom line, blocking the doors blocks traffic. And slow service for everyone. You get the picture, ¿ok? Entonces, que se quiten de la puerta, ¿verdad? Que no están parados en la puerta para que no bloqueen el tránsito, ¿ok?
Pobrecito se está asfixiando.
I'm sorry?
Pobrecito se está asfixiando. Mucha gente.
Mucha gente, Too many people standing at the door, which is a problem. Okay, subway etiquette. Let's see if we have a volunteer to read.
Me, teacher.
Please, Ana Lucia, thank you.
Subway etiquette is the set of politeness rules for the people who take the subway. Other forms of public transportation like buses or trains have similar rules. Some of these rules are greeting, like the ones shown by the signs above. But rules of etiquette are also often unwritten. Some examples of unwritten rules of etiquette in the New York subway are don't talk to people you don't know and don't sit right next to passengers you don't know if there are other seats available.
Available. Thank you, Ana Lucia. So, there are more etiquette rules, ¿ok? Hay otras reglas de etiqueta que no están escritas necesariamente. Aquí en New York hay dos nuevas que no están escritas, pero que son obvias. Una es, no le hable a la gente que usted no conoce. Y otra, no se siente a la par de pasajeros que usted no conoce si hay más espacio, ¿verdad? Si hay otros asientos. Do you guys agree or disagree with these two rules? What do you think?
I agree.
Do you agree?
Yeah.
So you never talk to people in the subway or in the bus? Never?
Maybe have receive zonas, but in the most cases just don't have people. Just don't talk to people.
Don't talk to people. The most cases. Okay. Now, there is a quiz for subway etiquette. Okay, maybe we can do it together. You are trying to enter the subway station, but your Metro card doesn't work. You shout rude words and hit the turnstile with your hand until a police officer comes to see what's going on. You quickly try 2 more times and then ask a subway employee for help. You try 10 more times and say to the people waiting behind you, you can never rely on these stupid machines. They are always broken. What is the correct idea here? What's the polite
The
idea?
option.
B.
B, okay. Try quickly 2 more times and then ask the employee. Okay, thank you. Your train arrives. As the doors open, you see that there are several people who want to get off the train. You stand to the side so that you don't block the way. You push through the doors as fast as you can to find a seat. You stand in front of the door and let people go around you to get out.
A.
A, you stand to the side so that you don't block. Perfect, okay? 3, an elderly woman gets on the train. She looks for a seat, but there are no more seats left. You have a seat. You pretend to be asleep so that you don't make eye contact with her. You stay where you are and tell her to hold on the pole when the train starts moving. You stand up and give your seat to the woman.
Sí.
C.
C, okay? You should do that. 4, you have a cold and begin to sneeze on a crowded train. Someone hands you a tissue. You take it, say thank you, and blow your nose. You pretend not to notice. You ask, is there a no sneezing rule? Is it your job to enforce it?
A.
A. Perfect. And then there is punctuation here. So you are good, polite people. Okay, now we're moving on to the vocabulary. Let me ask you a question. In the last quiz that you took last week, do you have any problems with the vocabulary? How did you solve them? En el quiz pasado, ¿tuvieron algún problema con el vocabulario? ¿O no había vocabulario? ¿Había
Sí.
vocabulario? Sí. ¿Cómo lo resolvieron? ¿Cómo lo resolvieron? ¿O ya se lo habían aprendido? ¿Cómo lo resolvieron?
Reading the text and complete according.
Mhm. The text is the quiz right away?
I studied the irregular verbs
Okay.
because it changed the words than the original form.
Mhm.
So I study most this part.
Okay, perfect. Recuerden que el examen va a ser después de este otro quiz y ahí viene todo y viene mucho vocabulario. Entonces, para que estén bien preparados, obviamente con la gramática también. Okay, match the bold-faced words and phrases on the left with the definitions on the right. Okay, we have words. Let's check with me. Rude, you can pronounce them. Rude. Rude. Rely on. Rely on. Block. Elderly. Make eye contact with. Poll. Sneeze. Enforce. Civilized. Etiquette. And manners. So letter A says to make sure that people do something that they are supposed to do. Second, to blow air through your nose suddenly, saying achoo. Next, polite ways of behaving. That child has no. Next, to expect something to work right. Next, a long round piece of metal for holding onto. Next, to stand in the way. Old, to look someone in the eyes. A set of politeness rules, and not polite and hurtful. Okay, so number one is completed. Rude, something rude is not polite or that is hurtful. Okay, a person that is rude is not polite. Okay, let's match. Let's see, to make sure that people do something that they are supposed to do. What would be the word for that? You guys thinking? Okay, let's do B. To blow air through your nose suddenly, saying achoo.
Sneeze.
Sneeze, that's to sneeze. Polite ways of behaving. That child has no manners. Number 11, manners. Maybe I'm blocking it, right? Am I blocking it? I'm gonna move this over here. Better, right here, manners at the bottom. All these bars that we have to be moving. Manners is there. Yeah, better. Okay. To expect something to work right.
Really?
Rely. To rely on. To expect something to work right is to rely on. Confiar. To rely on is to confiar. A long, round piece of metal for holding on to.
Pole.
A pole. To stand in the way.
Block.
Old.
Elderly.
Elderly. To look someone in the eye.
Make eye
Contact
with. A set of politeness rules.
etiquette.
Okay, and we have the first one. To make sure that people do something that they are supposed to do.
Enforce.
To enforce. That's what the police do. They enforce the law. Perfect. Questions? No? Okay. This is story in New York. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, let's read. This is New York City subway rules. There is a very long list of rules for the New York City subway. Don't put your feet on a seat. Don't carry open cups of coffee or soda. Don't take more than one seat. Don't ride while drunk. Those are just a few of the rules. There are hundreds more. With these many rules, why is it still so unpleasant to ride the subway? Some people think that the problem is that no one enforces the rules. There aren't enough subway police, and the ones we have are too busy catching people who don't pay. Other passengers sometimes try to enforce rules, but you can't rely on them because New Yorkers have unwritten rules of etiquette against talking to strangers and making eye contact with strangers. How can you tell someone to take her shopping bags off the seat and throw away her coat without talking to her or looking at her? It is difficult. There are other New Yorkers who think that the subway is unpleasant because there are not enough rules. One writer wrote a letter to the New York Times a couple of weeks ago suggesting a few more subway rules. Here are some of the rules that she would like to see. Don't lean on the poles. You prevent other people from holding on, they can fall down. Talk quietly. The trains are already too noisy. Cover your mouth and nose when you sneeze or cough. Other riders don't want to catch your cold. If your metro card doesn't work after 3 tries, ask a subway employee for help. Don't block the entrance. Give your seat to elderly passengers or to parents with small children. Okay? So how many rules do we have in this reading? Right away. A lot of rules, right? A lot of rules. We'll discuss them in a minute. Okay? Now, of course, anyone who knows the subway probably agrees that those are great ideas for rules. But polite people already do all of those things. If those unwritten rules of etiquette are written down, will the rude people be more likely to follow them? Will anyone enforce them? It doesn't make sense to make more rules that no one will enforce. The real problem is that we are forgetting how to be nice to each other. It is embarrassing that we need a rule to tell us to give our seat to elderly passengers. Nobody should need to be reminded to do that. I say we stop talking about the rules and try to remember our manners. Let's be nice to each other, not because a police officer might tell us to get off the train, but because it is the right thing to do. Then New York City would be more civilized, both above ground and below. Okay, what are we talking about in this reading? We have main ideas to check. Okay, check the statements that best describe the main idea of the whole editorial. Use your notes to help you. Okay, we have A, B, C, and D. Think of which one, don't say it right away, just think of which of these four ideas is the main idea of the whole editorial.
is the B.
You think it's B, Beverly? Okay.
Yeah.
People have lots of ideas about how to make New York subway more pleasant to ride, but I think we all need just to remember our manners. Okay, ladies, do you agree with Beverly? Or do you have a different idea? Let's go back. Oops. Mhm. Do we all agree with Beverly? Could it be A instead of B? Why not C? Why not D?
I think it's A.
You think it's A? Why, Ana Lucia?
Because the um, the rules in the subway is necessary, but people don't don't respect the rules, and the police officers need need work. ¿Cómo decirlo? Como que
To
están
enforce.
callados en las reglas
To
y
enforce.
todo esto.
Mhm.
Ajá.
To enforce the laws. They have to enforce the rules. Okay. It's possible also. Now, let me ask you, ladies, one question. They are talking in the different readings, they're talking about written rules and unwritten rules. Okay. But the problem with unwritten rules is that people are not polite, they are rude. Okay. And the written rules or not written rules, the problem is the police doesn't enforce, the police is not enough. Okay. So think of another solution, a different solution. Because the rules that we saw written were only these rules we saw written, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, no more, okay? If people saw these written, will they follow? Will they read and follow? What do you think? See, we have two possibilities. We have the possibility of a police to enforce the rules. And we also have a possibility of having a lot of signs for people to read them all the time, all the time. What do you think? Is it a possibility? Is it a better possibility or not? No, you don't think?
Would be a possibility, but people don't follow the rules.
Don't follow the rules. This is the problem. Rudeness. Okay. Now, circle the best ending for each statement. Use your notes to help you. The New York subway has a long list of rules, only a few very important rules, no rules.
A long list of rules.
A long list of rules. The writer thinks that riding in New York City subway is always a good experience, very difficult, not pleasant.
Not pleasant.
Not pleasant. Some people think that should enforce the rules more. Strangers, police, and other passengers who take more than one seat.
Police and other passengers.
Police and other passengers. Don't make eye contact and don't talk to strangers are examples of general etiquette in New York City, rules that one rider would like to have on the subway, New York subway rules.
A.
B, rules.
A.
General etiquette in New York.
general etiquette, in New York. Don't lean on the pole and talk quietly are examples of new subway rules that one writer suggested, New York subway rules, rules that the author wants to see.
New subway rules. A.
B, New York subway rules. New York subway rules. Remember the first chart that I presented to you? These two were there. Don't lean on the poles and talk quietly. They were already on the chart of New York. Okay. And what we have in here also is the imperative sentences. We have been practicing in all of these rules, we've been practicing imperative sentences. Imperative sentences use the imperative sentence when you want to give clear instructions, orders, advice, warnings, or requests. For example, cover your mouth and nose. Talk quietly. Don't block the entrance. To form the imperative, use the base form of the verb. Take your feet off the seat. Push gently. Ok, hay una regla, no sé si usted la conoce, que en inglés, a diferencia del español, nosotros nunca le podemos quitar el sujeto a la oración. ¿Verdad? Ustedes saben, siempre decimos I, you, he, she, it, or the name of the person. Okay? What makes imperative sentences different? ¿Qué hace que las oraciones imperativas sean diferentes de las demás oraciones?
No tienen sujeto.
No tienen sujeto, no está el sujeto. Este es el único tipo de oraciones que se permite en inglés sin sujeto. Recuerden que en español sí eso es muy posible. Porque si yo digo quiero, el sujeto es yo por el quiero. Que no es lo mismo decir quieren y eso ellos, ¿verdad? El verbo lo dice. Pero en inglés eso no sucede. Entonces necesitamos siempre el sujeto. Ahora, una pregunta. ¿Dónde está el sujeto acá? ¿Realmente no hay sujeto o solamente el sujeto no está visible? ¿Qué creen ustedes?
No está visible.
No está visible. Daisy, ¿y cuál sí sería el sujeto entonces?
Your phone, your
You.
mouth,
You. Ajá. El sujeto es you. Porque es una
you.
regla para la persona. Ok, perfecto. The subject is you. It's called an implicit subject. Implicit. So there is a subject, only we don't see it, we don't write it, but it's implicit subject. And the person, the intended person is you. Perfect, thank you. So to form the imperative, we use the base form of the verb. Take your feet off the seat, push gently. In the negative, use don't before the base form of the verb. Don't lean on the pole. The subject of an imperative sentence is always you. Aquí está. We never state the subject unless we are addressing someone in particular. Correct, talk quietly. Incorrect, you talk quietly. But we can say, Mario, talk quietly. Cuando estamos, especialmente dentro de un grupo, y dándole la instrucción a una persona en específico, entonces ahí sí podemos poner un sujeto con la coma para hacer pensar que es a esa persona específicamente. Okay, number 5. To make a polite request, use the imperative with please at either the beginning or end of the sentence. If please is at the end of the sentence, put a comma before it. Please don't talk on your phone. Please be quiet, or be quiet, please. Don't push, please. Okay? So these are the different forms of the imperative sentences, okay? If you want to look for examples, there are plenty of examples of imperative sentences in the readings when we're talking about instructions or rules. Okay, there is an exercise here for you. Vamos a reescribir estas oraciones lo van a hacer ustedes ahora mismo, van a reescribir en su cuaderno cada una de estas oraciones, pero en forma imperativa, ¿ok? So, people shouldn't take more than one seat on the bus. This is the rule. Don't take more than one seat on the bus, okay? Please get some 5 minutes to check, to rewrite each one of them, okay? Okay, let's start checking. Number 2, people shouldn't play loud music on the bus.
Me.
Okay, sorry.
Don't play loud music on the bus, please.
Don't play loud music on the bus, please. Number 3, there is no smoking on the bus.
Don't smoke on the bus.
Don't smoke on the bus. You should always say hello to your driver. That's just the polite thing to do.
Always say hello to your driver.
Always say hello to your driver. Perfect. Thank you. You can include the word always. Sean, you know that it's against the rules to chat with the bus driver.
Sean, know that it's against the rule to chat with the bus driver.
Not exactly. Almost. This is a complicated one. Let's see. Sean, comma, because I'm talking to Sean, and then
Don't chat. Don't chat with the bus driver.
Don't chat with the bus driver. Sean, don't chat with the bus driver. And number 6, making eye contact with strangers is against New York's rule of etiquette.
Don't make eye contact with strangers.
In New York.
In New York.
Because it's against New York's rule of etiquette. So don't make eye contact with strangers in New York. Maybe in other places, but not in New York. Okay, perfect. Okay. This is riding the subway in Japan. Well, I don't think we will have time for this. This is a long story, but it's in the book, so you can find it. It's very interesting, and it has a lot of vocabulary also. But basically, what it says is that in the subways in Japan, everything is written. So they have the signs, you see? They have the different signs. Okay, this is a question for you girls. What rules should prevail for these spaces now, for real, okay? What about university etiquette? What do you think? What rules can you implement in universities?
Don't copy.
Don't copy.
Don't smoke.
Don't smoke. But copy what? Don't copy what? Okay? Don't. What is the meaning of copy here?
Works or tests or quizzes.
So, don't cheat. We say the word is cheat. Have you heard it? Don't cheat. Don't smoke. What else?
Don't use IA.
AI.
Artificial intelligence.
AI. Don't use AI.
AI.
Don't cheat. Don't use AI. If you use other people's information, then you have to give credit. Don't take other people's information without proper credit.
Speak with respect.
Speak with respect. Can you wear any clothes at the university? Can you wear any clothes? Like, can you wear shorts, for example, or very, very little clothes? Can you? What do you think? Is it okay? Is it acceptable or not? No? You don't know?
In the laboratories is don't accepted.
In the laboratories, okay? For example. Okay, what about hospital etiquette?
Make silence.
Make silence.
Don't run.
Don't run.
Don't smoke.
Don't smoke, definitely.
Don't block the way.
Don't block, don't block the passages, the ways.
Wash the hands.
Wash your hands at all times.
Cover your mouth and your nose if you sneeze or cough.
Right. Cover your mouth or your nose and your nose if you sneeze or cough. Definitely. Don't visit the hospital if you're sick. If you have a virus, for example, don't go to the hospital because it's. But in the hospital, there are many other viruses. Public areas etiquette. Is there anything different?
Use headphones if you listen to music.
Use your headphones if you're listening to music or anything. Don't make other people listen.
Don't be rude.
Many things, really. If you think, there are many, many, many things. Okay. Well, this is all for this. Wow, there were so many different things. We only did not do that one reading on Japan. Are there any questions, people? ¿Dudas, preguntas? ¿El quiz pasado, el quiz que viene, de los exámenes, de la materia? Anything? No? Well, I think this is all then for today. Okay, ladies. Thank you very much for attending the class. And I hope you keep coming and we can have more time for conversation and discussions. Remember again to always look for the vocabulary, work with the vocabulary, because that's how you learn more. And good night. You don't have to come on Friday, but I will see you in a couple of weeks, okay? And remember, if you have questions or doubts, you can get to me through the forums, okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, teacher. Good
Good
night.
night,
Thank you,
teacher. Bye.
teacher.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.